are live. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Whoa, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Again.
Donnie's back. Fellow friend. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Leaf and Ash podcast, another late hour smoke with your boy Panda. And as always, I got my two compadres. The one's missing, he's out and about. On the top left, we got no other than the Cigar Don. What up, Donnie boy?
What's up, everybody? It's a tired Cigar Don tonight.
We'll get to that in a minute. And at the top right, the big dog himself. What up, PC?
What's up?
What up? So, boys, what's going on, Greg? Don't you start, man. Don't you start. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? What's everybody drinking? What's everybody smoking on? What you smoking on, PC? What are you going sipping on?
Man, I'm smoking on a Hoya tonight, and I'm hydrating, bro.
Okay. How about you, Donnie boy?
So I am finishing up a Trinidad Espiritu #2 here.
Woo!
And I'm trying a new drink. One of the table dealers told me about it in Vegas, so we're gonna see how it is. I haven't sipped it yet. It's an old fashioned made with gin.
Wow.
Okay,
so
That's
here
a
we go.
first. That's a first.
all right. And the Panda,
Not bad.
his other is G&T, the gin and tonic. And he's smoking. I haven't smoked one of these bad boys in a while. I showed it to you guys before we came on live. And that is.
Oh damn!
Ooh.
You guys see that sexy?
Oh, no need. Take that.
Sexiness.
Yeah.
I did misspell that. So, Greg.
What happened?
The title of our thing. I was trying to say chilling with the boys, and I said chilling with toe boys.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you did not, bro. Of course, leave it to Greg to spot it and call you out, man. Tell you, what's my saying? Friends like this, who needs what?
Animals.
I don't think I can fix it, and I ain't starting over. So
You can't. So, before we get to Don's big weekend with the fam out in Vegas, Sin City. How about you, PC? What you do over the weekend?
Man, it was time for me and the wife to just have us a nice weekend out. We started off at the Georgia Aquarium, went and saw some of the events that they have there, man, and it was just a beautiful day. We got a chance to walk around. We didn't have our grandkids with us. Everybody else had their kids and their strollers, man. So we left there. Ended up going to do some lunch at the Braves Stadium, down by the Braves Stadium at the Yard House.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Had a nice lunch. Then we scooted on over to Cigar Lounge by the name of Cutters in Alpharetta.
Okay.
And dude, we had drinks, nice sticks. And we chilled there, and we didn't get back home till late in the evening, man.
Yeah, we saw those pictures, man. You guys are drinking some old fashions, huh?
Yes, sir. I had the wife had the old fashioned with the Angel's Envy.
Mm-hmm.
I had the old fashioned with the 1856 Uncle Nearest, baby. Get it.
I killed that.
You killed it?
Oh, yeah, man. I killed that bottle, man. It has some. It got a kick to it, man.
Yeah, dude.
100 proof, a little over 100 proof.
Yeah, it's right at 100, 110, something like that. I think it's like 100.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah,
but it has with those spicy bourbons and stuff like that. It's kind of hard when you have a strong smoke, right? A strong stick to smoke because it kind of just heightens your palate. You know what I mean? And to me, like that Uncle Nearest is definitely a sipping bourbon, just like this Willetts, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't had this bottle. I've had this one here, and this one comes in at what the hell is it? 111.5. 55.7
Right.
alcohol volume, man. Let me tell you something. That you want to talk about a sippy, something to sip, dude. I mean, and that's because just like my drinks and like my cigars, like, I don't know how often you guys put your cigars down. Like I seldomly put my cigar down.
Yeah.
I always have it in my hand. You know, the only time I might put it down if I'm playing cards, maybe, or playing some downs. But even then, man, I'm like the stick always stay, and I'm a left-handed smoker. You know.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's just on the
Comes
left.
natural, huh? Well, I'll tell you, I was smoking the Leaf by Oscar. What's that? The 10th. What is the 10th anniversary, Don?
The 10th anniversary, yep.
Yeah, man, it was really nice. It went well with the Uncle Nearest.
Oh man, well, Uncle Near is one of those drinks that, I mean, they pair up very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you got to be careful with stick. You know, I wouldn't recommend someone to smoke like an M81 with it.
Right.
Lajero, you know, because it's just. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much. If that makes any sense. Like when I pick something that strong, I try to go for medium.
I tell you what, I probably could put a LFD with it. I'm not sure which one I would go with, but normally I'll probably put a LFD with it. Probably hit just right.
Oh,
not too strong, just right.
Well, I'll tell you this, yeah, man. And one day we're gonna have to do an episode on pairing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like lately, like it's crazy because I've been on this gin and tonic kick for a minute now. You know what I mean? And so the other night, who was it on? It was Saturday night. After I helped my daughter move, which I'll share that story. It was afterwards. I was dragging butt, man. I was watching the fights. You know, over the obviously in my garage. And me and Ernie, we had this thing. We're not watching it together. And in one's house, we'll FaceTime each other and we'll just go at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But so that night I decided to drink the Woodford Reserve, which was I love Woodfords. The problem is that I haven't had a bourbon in a while that is just, I have the pairing for Haze Grave. You need a pairing up. What do you recommend there, Greg? Yo, and it's crazy. I had 2 glasses of the Woodfords, and I'm feeling buzzed like crazy. I'm like, man, what the heck is going on? But my weekend, guys, as you guys know, I helped my daughter move. Jen helped, the wife helped her move. This time she hired 2 movers, and just, you guys know me. I get impatient with certain things, and time. Yeah, I know. It's just like, to me, I'm just like, when it comes to time, I'm very anal about it. Like, I'm that guy that I'd rather be there early than to show up a minute late. And there's times, don't get me wrong, that I have shown up late, but there's always some in my head, a good reason, But this weekend, like I said, we helped them move to a new place, and I rented the truck because that was the first dilemma. So on Friday evening, mid-afternoon, about 4:30, my daughter calls me. What up, Black? She calls me, and then all out panic, right? Dad, you ain't gonna believe what happened. I go, what happened? She had booked the U-Haul truck a week and a half prior, and they called her the day before and said that they're not gonna have the truck.
A bullshit.
No, for real. So she called about 3 places, and they were all booked. I called 3-4 places, and they were all booked. So I'm like, man, I know somebody, and I would go through my phone and I forgot. Home Depot has U-Haul trucks.
Right.
Bro, I called Home Depot near my house. Dude, they had 1 truck left, a 12-footer. She wanted a 15-footer, but beggars can't be choosers.
That's right.
Right.
Like, here's my card, book it, and what you call it, and that was that. Let me see what Greg's for.
I'll say I'm on my way. Don't give that truck away.
Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, he's got a pairing list.
Oh, cool.
that
Nice.
they created. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's something different. And I mean, that you got a cigar company that has their own pairing. So that's
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. If you think about it, you know, like here's what our cigar we found that our cigars go good with. That's actually a great idea.
Excellent.
so. And so we helped them move. I got the truck. We picked it up around 9:30, and I figured, you know what, thinking, you know, everything was gonna be on time. I figured, you know, my daughter doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, so I figured maybe 3 hours. Right? I'm like 3 hours, maybe 3 hours. So I'm like, okay. So next you know, she receives another phone call while I'm on my way to her place. Dad, one of the guys is not picking up the phone that she hired to move. You know. So she got in contact with his boss, and his boss was like, I'm gonna work. I'll be there. We'll be there. We're just running behind. She gets another phone call from the guy. They got pulled over. I'm like, come on, man. And at this point, I'm just like, my leg is, you know, bouncing up and down. I'm like, you know what? Let's just start moving stuff into the garage downstairs. Let's just start grabbing shit because I just can't stand still.
Right.
So, heck yeah, Greg, definitely give him my info, man. We'll definitely love to have him on. So then yeah, that'll be a good. There's a new cigar coming called Gray Haze. So they finally show up a little over an hour late, dude. And I'm like, so we moved some stuff to the garage. I let them do a lot. I sit out the way for the heavy lifting, bro.
Heck yeah.
With you, Greg. You know? I'm like, the last time, mind you, we just helped them move into this place like 4 months ago. Oh my Lord. And now, of course, she got herself settled. She got more furniture. She got a couch. She got an entertainment center. To tell it to all sorts. I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm like, yeah. I'm glad these two young bucks were healthy and they had some scrimps. You know? Because I was like, nah, the Band-Aid ain't made for this. I ain't 20 no more. I got to that 5th floor, like Ernie says. You know, get to that 5th floor, and I'm like, yeah, I'll stay out, you guys, very good. Yeah, but I got to give it to the guy. Excuse me. The guy knew how to pack a truck.
Mm-hmm.
I knew how to pack a truck, and he got about 98% of her stuff in there. We had to make a second trip, just us, because they had another job they had to be at 2:30. You know, and I gave her some extra money. I told her, hey man, buy lunch on me because I was gonna take them out to lunch. You know, because I mean these guys really work their tails off, man. I was like, you know what, they deserve it. They really I'll share that story, Greg. Stick around. I'm gonna share that story with these guys on the Discord. What happened to them with Rob and Mo? They were going back and forth on Discord. But that was my weekend, guys. You know, Jen. Let me tell you, God bless her, man, because I ended up driving the truck back to Home Depot because they had to be back at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Uber back home. And I lied in that, man. I sat on that rocker there. I turned on the television. The television started watching me. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I barely move stuff. I mean, because the weekend prior is when I helped them move a lot of boxes in my truck, but it just sucks, right? It's just like unbelievable. Am I going to Jacksonville? Yes, I'm going to Jacksonville. Yo. Yeah, you know what? That's right. They're going to be at Jacksonville. Yeah, definitely let them know. Give them my number and tell them that. Well, have them call me and then we'll make arrangements. Because what I could do is while I'm over there at Jacksonville, I could grab some sticks from them so I could give it to the guys and maybe talk to them maybe about doing some giveaways or something like that with them and stuff like that. Get the names out there.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I may be slated to show up in Jacksonville around that time. Slated, baby. Slated.
Be nice, bro. That would be nice. We're staying in Augustine, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, no worries. I got 5 reasons to show up down there. So if I get there couple of days ahead of time, I can have my Saturdays to myself.
So Donnie boy, share with the group with your adventure this weekend, your special time with your son.
So we went. So I took the family. We left on Thursday night. We went out to fabulous Las Vegas. One of my favorite places. I love going to Vegas. I love people watching. I love all the stuff. And we stayed downtown this time, which is the first time I've stayed with the family downtown. And we had an absolute blast downtown. I mean, you know, I like the Strip. I like all the hotels and all that good stuff. But the vibe downtown was just, it was awesome, man. We had such a good time. On Saturday night, my son and I went to the UFC fight there in Vegas. Man, I was sharing with these guys earlier. I've never actually seen somebody go to sleep in a fight before live. And two guys got put to sleep in that fight. I mean, just one guy was down, one guy was out. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say out cold for 5 to 6 minutes. And that's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
And he didn't move, and you know, everybody in the stadium was getting a little bit concerned that he was really hurt, you know. And then finally he started moving around. They woke him up, got him up on a stool. I was like, all right, he's good. I mean, he went to sleep. So, and then of course the headline that the main event fight, Oliveira got put to sleep too. So,
and that's crazy. The crazy part, right? Because you say he got knocked out in the first round, Oliveira.
Yep.
And that, like, to me, and we were having this conversation prior to. That's the difference between the boxing and UFC, right? Because not many fights in boxing end in the first round. It's very rare now. You know, back in Mike Tyson days, it was crazy,
right.
But now it's far few in between. It does happen, but not as often as UFC. You got lighter gloves, smaller gloves rather. You know what I mean? And people are just wearing. You know, another thing that I absolutely love about the UFC that you don't have to worry about the judges interfering.
Right.
It is what it is. Somebody getting knocked the hell out. You know what I mean?
But I gotta ask, man, is much different to see somebody get knocked out in person versus being on TV? How was that for you? Was it like, oh snap?
Yeah, you know, because when it's on TV, you know, the guy gets knocked out, and then, you know, they show it for a minute, and then they go to the commentators and they're all talking, and you don't, you know, when you're live there, you're staring down at the ring, and there's a dude just laying there not moving, and you know, like I said, we all started getting a little concerned, like, man, it's been 4 or 5 minutes, this guy is not moving, you know, and you start getting a little concerned. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, of course, you know,
right.
And when he finally started, because he was laying there like one leg outstretched, and the other leg was like in a figure 4, and it stayed that way for like 6 minutes, man. And I was like, oh man, like all the people in our section were like, this dude's not moving, man. This guy might be really hurt, you know. And you know, it was one of those ones where he hit him, he knocked him out. I mean, the punch knocked this guy out. The punch, he was out on the way down, and then he went down. Well, you know, in UFC they always come in and finish it. Well, the referee didn't get in time, and he hit him another time when he was on the ground. And you know, and you know, I part of me says I didn't need to hit him again, but the other part of me says, you know, like,
it's part of the sport.
That's the ref's job to get in there, you know, and because, you know, when you're in the heat of it, that guy falls down, you don't know that he's out right away, you know, and so, you know, it was like, I probably didn't need to hit him there, but you know, that's the, you know, the referee, because the fight was going on. It wasn't like a one-sided fight. It wasn't like one guy was getting beat up and the referee was right there. He was, you know, it was in the normal course of them, you know, dancing around and fighting, and he just landed that punch, and it was over. It was over.
Hey, but when you told me about that, I was thinking, you know, these are specimens in that ring, man. And it's no matter how in shape you are, anybody can get it. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I've had in my day. Hold on, let me probably see a podcast boxing match. A podcast.
These boys don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke.
Hey, but did you see his 2 comments above? He said, "Who's Mike Tyson?" Just kidding. Oh man, but you know, and that's the thing is this, right? That's just that animal instinct, right? That if you know, you don't. It's just like anything else. You don't stop till the threat stops, right? You just keep going.
Right.
Mutt versus. Oh man.
I don't know. Mutt's got that country boy strength, you know.
Got that country boy strength for real.
And he also is a young fella, so you know how that goes.
Man. Yeah, so yeah, okay. That's right. Black went to his first. That was your first event, right, on Black? But so, did you do any gambling out there? I'm done.
No, of course not. I would never do that. Yeah, we partook in the local culture, you know, gambling and you know all that good stuff. And I went live on Discord with these guys. Like I was leaving one casino, heading to another one, and what was it like? It was about noon in Vegas, so that means it was about 3:00 your time, and it was so loud out there. I couldn't even hear these guys, and you know, it was we had a great time, man. It was the downtown vibe was awesome. You know, we went to the Strip one night. We went over to New York, and then of course my son and I walked over to the stadium because it's right there by New York. And then my wife and my daughter and my daughter's boyfriend went over to see that. I can't think of his name now. He won America's Got Talent, the magic show. Shin Lin.
Okay.
They went and saw him, and they had a mentalist there too. That was they said that was pretty cool. But
well, I'll tell you this. I don't think I would allow anybody to hypnotize me because I'm afraid what might come out.
You're not lying. I'm not. Hey, Cigars Unbanded. But what's your name, man? I was watching you guys' podcast. You guys got some good content, man. I really appreciate it, man. If you guys ain't following Cigars Unbanded, guys, Dakota, Greg, Black, make sure you follow them, man. They got some good. They got a big panel. Good content.
awesome.
Nice.
Definitely. What Cigar Unbanded? I'm trying to think of your name right now, man. I'm drawing blank. I apologize. But yeah, just what you call it? I have not been to Vegas. I told you guys since 90.
Since COVID?
90, 98, 99. And I can't imagine, you know, how do I forget that name? How do I forget my own name? Like, that's crazy, man. Old person brain. You know what, Greg, man? Whatever. Hey, Pete, man, Peter. So these guys, I had to follow you, man. I was 4 years old. And wow, man. You know what? That hurt.
Stop it.
That hurt. Listen, one of my coworkers told me that he was born in 94, the year after I graduated high school. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, that's how you know you getting up there in age, man, that all of a sudden that, you know, you listen to these kids. Oh, yeah, you know, I was born in 94. This kid stopped me in my tracks. I turned around and said, what year were you born? He goes, 94. Hey, absolutely, man. Hey, my pleasure, Peter, man. Listen, man, I'm all about supporting other podcasts.
For sure.
Absolutely.
To me, it's all about the content and the brotherly love, man. And
yes, sir.
You know, absolutely, man. We appreciate everything that you guys are putting. I said, if you guys aren't following the Cigars Unbanded, I promise you guys will not be disappointed. The Panda recommends it. Go do it. Do it. But so yeah, man. When I tell you, you know, Vegas, and we went through. Oh, is that the Belicoso Liga 9?
Yes,
huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm still smoking my Placencia, man. Even though they know that I am a big Liga Privada number 9, man.
Hey, the problem is that's his 5th or 6th cigar in the last 2 hours.
Is not.
Right. You're absolutely right. I'm glad you pointed that out because this is only my second one of the day.
Hey, this is my 3rd one.
And I just started my 3rd one of the day, so y'all can all kiss
Hey,
my.
dude, don't lie.
Old chimney.
Here's the 2 other cellophanes right here.
Where the other 4
The other one's in the trash can. Okay, stop it. The other ones don't come with cellophane. What was it, like an Opus or a Davidoff, Nicaragua? Which one?
Nope.
But you know, I haven't seen him smoke either one of those sticks in quite some time.
Not me. That'd be a lie. He says he hasn't smoked one in a while.
Now I may have seen him smoke a Padron, but not either one of those other sticks.
When did I have the last
You
dab
had,
it off?
you had the 80th anniversary last week.
No, I didn't. I still got it. It's still sitting in my humidor.
What Padron were you smoking?
The only other Padron I've smoked is that when we did that Padron Black when you were in St. Augustine.
What do I think? Oh man, I guess that fifth floor mentality is catching up to me, bro. Oh my god, man. But yeah, have you guys smoked anything new?
I hadn't smoked since Wednesday, so this is my first. I didn't smoke a single cigar in Vegas, which is kind of crazy to me.
I found this stick. They normally come wrapped in newspaper. It's called the newspaper cigar. It's a Maduro that comes in Habano and Cameroon. Great little stick, inexpensive, price point just right. You can get a bundle for probably anywhere from $50 some all the way up to $200.
So I don't know if you guys saw my post the other night. I did. I had the Silent Hero Candela.
Oh yeah, that's the one everybody's been raving about.
Hey, Peter, are you still on? Peter, you're still on, guy. I'm telling you, I am not a Candela fan at all. But let me tell you something, guys. I gotta get you some sticks. I gotta get you. I got you. You guys are definitely. Have you tried? Hey Peter, have you tried the Silent Hero Candelas? Like I said, the aromatics, nothing like a Candela. The cold draw, nothing like a Candela. Maybe a little bit of the taste dry. It is definitely, you taste some earthiness, maybe a little bitterness, but I'm telling you, on the retrohale, absolutely freaking phenomenal, guys. When I mean, it blew my mind. That cigar, and like I said, I'm not. You guys know me a long time. I can't stand Candelas, and that Candela blew my mind. It really did. I haven't smoked any Posada. That was my first Silent Hero cigar, and that's the one I decided to smoke the other night. And I was hoping, I was like, man, please let it be good. And it freaking blew my mind. I smoked the Frank out of the Tatuema. Oh, the giveaway that we gave you. All right, cool.
What up, Crispin?
What up, Crispin? So yeah, Peter, man, I promise you, it'll be a night. It'll be interesting to see what your panel thinks about that Candela. If they're willing to take that gamble, because like I said, I was very hesitant. It was sitting in my humidor. I don't know, Greg, how long ago did you send that to me? At least what, a month, 2 months ago, something like that. Yeah, I did taste green tea. It wasn't like profound. You're right. You did tell me I wasn't going to be disappointed. So there is hint of green tea, right? But there's also like this floral. I'm telling you, man, when I tell you, it had me speechless. It really did, because, and you guys gotta understand, for it to be a Candela, and for me to talk and rave about it as much as I'm doing right now, it says a lot, because, like I said, I am not a fan. And you see all these guys trying to blend the Candelas into like the barber poles, and even they'll put some Candela on the tip. You know what I mean? So you can get some of that earthiness as you're drawing. And I've yet to find anything that's combined with Candela that I really enjoy. To me, at best, I'm trying to think which cigar was the last one I saw that was a barber pole that had Candela in it, and I can't think of it. But I promise you, Peter, if you go and check out Silent Heroes Candela, I make a bet with you. If you don't like that his Candela, I will reimburse you the money for that Candela.
Just say you didn't like it, just so you get your money back.
Bucks, yeah. Just sneak one in. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you could sneak that one in, and you know what, Pete, send me your info, man. I'd love to reach out to you, man, and so we could chop it up. Send me a DM me or something on one of my platforms, or whatever. Or I'll reach out to you and I'll give you my info. But yeah, I'll tell you, that cigar, guys, I'm telling you, Panda got that. No, I don't, man. Stop it. Stop it.
I like that you're taking. I like that you're taking it now instead of me.
Bro,
Don't try to turn it. It's all right.
I'm
Just take it.
doing
Just
in my
take it.
ego,
Just
man.
take. Just take it. Just take it.
You know.
Take that. Take that.
So I did find a cabinet, guys. I'm gonna show it to you. Tell me what you guys think. Although I really did enjoy the one on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What was it on? Was it on? So someone made this cabinet. You know, goes like in the shirt. Oh man, good looking out. Look at you. We
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you representing, brother. Greatly appreciate that. Let me see here.
Yeah, I was looking at some of those photos he posted, man. He had that West Coast vibe going on.
Oh yeah.
I thought, man, I was like, man, I wish I could have been at that event. Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that.
Put me on the big screen real quick, Don. What do you guys think about this one? It's all right. So this, see, you got wheels.
Oh, those wheels?
Yeah, I don't know about that damn nameplate on the top, but it's not bad, right?
I mean, considering the ones we looked at, yeah.
I thought it was. Listen, I thought it was pretty good, man.
Yeah, I like that.
You got to make sure that that's cedar, not regular wood. I mean, it looks like cedar.
Yeah, but still, just go buy some cedar planks and put in there.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I might pull the trigger on that because I need some shells. You can wheel it around with. Listen, I only have like 2 or 3 boxes, man. Relax.
Stop.
Hey, man, is it lightning in Florida?
Yeah, you about to get struck.
Listen.
Hey, so what I have in what you guys call bouginess, Panda has in volume.
Times 10.
Yeah.
What do you mean how many humidors I have, man?
He's got 3 in one drawer. One nightstand, whatever that's called. He got 3 in that one nightstand.
Listen, whatever, man. But you know what? I've been very blessed, guys. I've been very blessed. I got some really good friends that they really take care of me. That you guys know my lounge, you know, and I really had to put a stop on box purchases because you guys see how many unopened boxes I have, right?
What's going on, Pat?
What up, Pat?
Hey, man, he didn't show me those boxes in there on purpose, man. You know, I came home with about 200. I could have very easily came home with 3. Very easily came home with 300 sticks.
Not only that, but they went into one of my lockers at the lounge, and the Andalusian bowl. It had all that mold all written all over. It had mold all over it. Mold. That plume on those cigars.
See, this dude's the guy that's like, hey man, go in my locker, get whatever you want, and then comes on here and says, you won't believe what these guys did in my locker.
I know.
This is true story. Listen, I am all for. Listen, you guys know these are my 2 lockers. Grab whatever you want. PC went there, grabbed an Andalusian bull, and took one of them. What was it? Was it an Opus?
Opus.
Right. And on any given day, I would have said I got no issues with that. But that particular stick was given to me by my boy Ernie, and I couldn't get. So, but I made it. I gave him another Opus for my humidor at the house.
Y'all hearing this? He's got more than one Opus. Y'all hearing this, right?
But it was a different Opus from the one that I got.
It was different, but that also has been marinating in my humidor for like 3 years.
And it's still marinating.
And it's good because you guys know my bottom drawer as well. My top shelf is my Davidoff, my Padrones, etc. Limited stuff. But to me, I don't know what it is, man. Maybe I do have a hoarding problem. You know what I mean? Because there's boxes in there that I even forgot that I even had, and I shared it with you guys. It wasn't until you guys came over and you guys stood the weekend with us. Nah, not me, bro. That no. I'm just glad I get really good discounts, man. That's where it's at, man. You gotta rub elbows with the owners, man. That's all it is. So you guys stay tuned. And like I said, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We got some good giveaways, and that Monster Series, that Dakota one. I have a box also that Pete Johnson signed. That is going to be part of the giveaways. And I'm telling you, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers, man. And it's slow crawl, but we'll get there. You know what I mean? We'll definitely get there. Hopefully we get some other information. I also got somebody that reached out to me. So I had another individual reach out to me, actually a coworker of mine, that didn't know I was into cigars, right? How, I don't know, but he has like a laser printing business. He does like challenge coins and stuff like that. He wants to do something for us.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so I'm gonna be sending him our logo. He wants something to do. He wants to do something with my logo. What I would like to do is have him create some challenge coins for us,
right?
And with the podcast emblem, and that those challenge coins, I got to figure out how you guys are going to get them out there,
right?
So we'll figure that out. But we got a couple of things. I got one of the guys at the shop. He's got an apparel. He just got a bunch of apparels business that he just came out with, for cigar shirts and stuff like that. He wants to come on. He's going to hook us up with some shirts, So, and listen, you guys out there that are young entrepreneurs, doesn't have to be cigar related, by all means. Just hit us up, and we'll be more than happy to advertise you guys.
And think about this. Cigar Prop said, let him know. He's willing to offer up some accessories and stuff like that. Also, when we hit that 500 mark.
Hey Dakota, what size are you? Let me know what size. I'll hook you up.
1X, 2X.
Dakota's a big boy. At minimum, he's 2X. At minimum, he's 2X. Three X, 4X. All right, Greg, I got you. I have a couple of logos left. I think I have a few shirts also that I'll print out. I'll make them and I'll ship them to you. Greg, I think I have your info. Don, do you have
I got Dakota's. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Just bear with me and I'll get those shipped out to you guys. Greg, yours is, I'm actually gonna wait. I'm waiting for my stickers. We have the Leaf and Ash stickers also, and I told you guys I'm finally getting my damn stickers for my logo. I got a couple of guys that on Facebook that reached out to me that they like my logo, so they've been asking for some shirts. You'll have to go. No, listen, man. We were able to get a shirt for JJ. I definitely can find a shirt for you, buddy. Any shirt that I could find for that big old Nagi. Can you imagine him trying to put on a 2X shirt? Wouldn't fit over that bone.
That's like I said. That's that country boy strength, man. Those big country boys, man. You don't want that's the guys you don't want to mess with right there.
Cornbread fed.
Cornbread fed is right. Cornbread is right. But so, guys, like I said, we just came up here to just chop it up, just for a little bit. If you guys, Greg, I'm definitely give what is it? What's the name of that company again?
Hayes Gray.
Definitely give them my info. Have them reach out to me, and then I'm gonna be out there anyways in Jacksonville. But just let them, know to reach out to me. I don't know, Greg. Greg, you still on? 'Cause I know Greg is being introduced to a new group on Discord, so he's probably not here. But guys, that's pretty much it for the evening, man. But before we leave, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, which is El Guapos out in Oklahoma?
Joplin, Missouri.
Joplin, Missouri. You got the Garfather.com. That's GAR. Garfather.com. If you're looking for any type of cigar accessories, definitely reach out to them. Go to that website. We got to get a hold of the CEO, Chris, so we could get our promo code. He's giving you another 15% off on top of whatever his purchase prices are now.
Right.
Yep.
So we're working on that. And of course, Burn One, my lounge, my home lounge, which I'm working on something with them now for extra sponsorship for us. But Don, you got that beautiful being footage?
Got it. Here we go.
Let's go.
Roll it.
What's going on, guys? This is your boy Panda, and your boy Panda has some great news. We have teamed up with Burn One Cigar Bar, located at 7328 Royal Palm Boulevard in Margate, Florida. Guys, Burn One Cigar Bar is your go-to destination for the finest selections of premium cigars at unbeatable prices. Step into a world of luxury and relaxation as you indulge in the smooth flavors and exquisite aromas of our carefully curated cigars collection. But that's not all. Burn One Cigar Bar has teamed up with us for an exclusive sponsorship opportunity just for you. When you call Burn One and purchase any box of cigars, you unlock a fantastic discount of 20% of your order using special discount code PANDA. You can contact Burn One at 954-970-0001 or on their social media pages, Facebook and or Instagram. Guys, don't miss this chance to elevate your cigar experience without breaking the bank. Visit Burn One Cigar Bar today, mention discount code PANDA, and treat yourself to premium cigars at incredible value. Hurry up, this offer won't last. Burn One Cigar Bar, where luxury meets affordability, and they ship nationwide. Peace.
And there you go, guys. That is my home lounge. I absolutely love. I'm like furniture there. I will be in Jacksonville on August 23rd. Actually, I'll be in St. Augustine on the 22nd, that Friday. You have the Jacksonville Boutique Cigar Festival that's happening there on Pats. If you haven't, I'll get you the information so you might, if you're able to pass through. We'll definitely be there. We're gonna be posting that. We're gonna have one of the what do you call it? One of the what do you call them? I'm having a brain fart. One of the people that not sponsoring it, but the guy promoting, one of the promoters, Jesse, Tobacco G Sticks. We're gonna have him on hopefully sometime either not this week, but maybe next week. And we'll give you all the updates on that. So yeah, what up, Randy? So that's good. I'll be there the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. We'll be hanging out in St. Augustine. Our Airbnb is in St. Augustine. We'll be staying there. We'll be there Friday to Sunday, but the event's Saturday from 12 to 4:30. Pats, let me know if you're gonna be up there, man, and we'll definitely hook up. Well, guys, as always, it's a pleasure. Always, always, always. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
I love it. I love that.
And we out.